Hi guys, welcome to the Hot Cheese Spot with your favorite guy, Celebrity Daddy. We have some industrious, lovely, powerful women in our midst today. It's all about women empowerment to encourage the ladies out there who feel like they couldn't do so much. These are people who have achieved some few stuff, doing a lot. We're here, and right here I have a beautiful, lovely sister. Your name, please. Mimi. Oh, Mimi, where are you from?
I'm from Cameroon.
Oh, you don't look like you're from Cameroon.
Really?
You look like you're from Nigeria.
A lot of people say that. So
Oh,
it's
really?
not really strange for me.
Okay, don't worry. We'll give you a Nigerian passport.
Inshallah.
Yeah, and hi, where are you from? What's your name?
Gifty from Ghana.
Oh, Gifty from Ghana. Oh, Ghana. So your name is Gift and name is Ghana, like Gigi. Oh, that's cool.
As
That's
usual,
cool.
G Salon.
Yeah, congratulations on you guys, new
Thank
president
you.
from Ghana.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
congrats.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, boss lady.
Hi, how are
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself for those who are watching the show for the first time.
My name is Sally. I'm calling myself Sally Boss Lady.
That's your brand.
Yeah, that's
Show it
my
us.
brand.
Speak your shit. Speak your shit.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
my brand.
Oh, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Gift. What you do in Bahrain?
I'm a salon owner.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like the way you say it so peacefully, humbly. Wow. So I didn't know you're a big lady. That means you can employ me. Oh, I have to resign to come join. I want to learn how to bake braids.
Yeah, you make editing for us.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
And Mimi, what you do?
Okay, so like I said earlier, I wear so many hats.
Oh, wow.
At times I even get confused on how I should introduce myself. But
Oh,
then
really?
again, I do a lot of things.
Okay.
But then again, what I do most passionately is actually, being a special need educator.
Oh, really?
And a behavioral therapist. I'm a mental health and well-being practitioner as well. So I'm so many things. If I start,
Introduce yourself. So spend like 2 weeks here.
my dear, 2 weeks will be small.
Oh, wow.
We'll spend like a month. But
Wow.
then again, that's basically what I do. But aside that, I have side business that I do,
Oh, that's
like
good.
we all know that, back in this country, you can't depend just on salary.
You're right.
You must have, something that you look up to. Okay, if salary is delaying, at least you
Something.
have hope
Yeah.
that something is coming in from somewhere, which
You're
is,
right.
of course, my hair business called MJ Hair.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's Michael Jackson, MJ.
Yes. Yes. So
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Boss lady, you want to give us some introduction? I know you do too many things too, man. These ladies are powerful.
Yeah. Like I've said, I'm just wearing my brand.
Wow.
This is actually it's not the main job that I've come to do in Bahrain. Yeah, I'm doing recruitment in
nice.
Bahrain. Yeah, I'm an agent. So I'm doing hiring from outside and also locally in Bahrain.
Oh, wow.
I'm also a promoter.
Wow.
That's a side hustle.
Yeah.
And I'm also owning this brand. It's my brand. It's Boss Lady. Yeah.
Unless you forget, you're about to be a fitness coach very soon.
Very soon.
okay, we coming.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
And your gift, you want to share with us? You own a salon, like,
Yeah, I'm a CEO of G Salon Spa.
Oh,
in
really?
ABC Mall here in Jufe.
well, how long you been a CEO by yourself?
Okay, so the establishment started from let's say 8 years ago.
Oh, wow.
But the salon is just 3 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You must be a very powerful lady.
Thank
For those of you who are looking for a powerful lady to get into a relationship, are you single so that those guys can hit you up?
Oh,
Okay, I know you are taking off the market.
Sure, of course.
Boss lady. Okay.
Yeah.
Boss lady is my girlfriend. Don't worry, you guys know. I admire the courage because coming into a new country in the Middle East and having a business, it means a lot, right?
Yes, true.
So, would you want to share a little bit of your success stories, things you've achieved to encourage other people who are looking up to doing something great?
What I can say, it's like we didn't just came from nowhere. We have come from. For me, myself, I'll talk about myself. I
Okay.
don't need to talk about anyone. For me, maybe when I came in Bahrain, I never thought that I can be where I am. But it took me time to gather myself and to believe in myself.
That's good.
So I came here as an agent. Yes, I got a job when I was in Kenya. I came as a secretary
Okay.
in Manpower. But once I came in Bahrain, I hate to get too fast to get to know the country. For sure, I was not coming here. I was not ready to work.
Okay.
I was still having that fear in mind. What happens in Gulf? Like even it took my boss to doubt me because he did when he did my visa, because I met my boss online. I didn't know anyone, nobody in Bahrain.
wow.
Like
Oh, wow.
I came here fresh.
Oh wow.
I had no friend, no family, no one. So when my boss did the visa, we met online like I was just writing and applying jobs, and I was to try, but I was not sure of Gulf. Since I have another experience, I don't need to talk about it here.
Yeah.
So I came, he did the first ticket. I didn't board, I didn't come. I changed my mind.
Oh wow.
Yes. And then he gave me another chance. He said, guess what? You're studying. Are you willing to come to Bahrain? I was still thinking and I was still doubting. So I said, yeah, I'm ready now to come. So after 1 week, I told him to give me 10 days. After 10 days, he did another ticket.
Oh wow.
And to be honest, he was doing the best because I'm the one who was even choosing which airline I want to use. Because he started believing in me because I had started already recruiting when I was there.
Oh, okay. You were recruiting already before you came in.
Yeah,
Oh.
and then I learned, I was speaking Arabic. Same I'm speaking here.
Oh, that's
because
good.
I study Arabic in Lebanon. Not
Oh, wow.
here. So
Wow.
he was so like, he had already started believing in me. Second ticket, I didn't show up.
Really?
Yeah, intentionally. So,
I'd have been discouraged. I was supposed to be him.
I'm telling you.
and I know my boss is out there. He'll be watching also this video. I'm not going to do another ticket.
Okay.
So that time I have to just cancel your visa and I have to let it go. So I said, okay, just wait. Give me 2 weeks. I'll do my ticket.
Oh wow.
And at the last I came in. I paid my own ticket and I came in. And I met my boss at 3 a.m. in Bahrain airport waiting for me. I was not sure. I was still with just a small bag. I didn't know nobody. And then I came in and then I started to work. I didn't know nobody, but I had to put myself and then I had to go ahead. It's a long story. I think I need to let to know from the others. I want to hear
that's
from
cool.
the others
That's
first.
cool. Yeah, I'm sure you want to share some stuff, how you've been doing what you do, and being an educator, your trips and everything. You want to, yeah.
So anyway, I just want to say thank you so much for even giving me this opportunity,
Oh, you're
and
welcome.
I've been looking forward, to have this or to do this with anyone that is interested, of course,
Yeah.
to host me so I can use that opportunity to share my journey
Journey.
with everyone out there.
That's cool.
Yeah, so like I said, I wear so many hats. I'm one person that believes that anything that a human being can do, I can do it.
Yes, so.
Yes, no matter, I have this aspect of, when they apply jobs, that they'll be like, oh, we need this nationality, we need this nationality. I'm not a fan of that. Once I see a job, as long as that job strikes my heart,
You apply.
I will apply for it.
Oh, wow.
Good.
And, my whole journey started in Bahrain. I used to be in the UAE. So my husband had to leave UAE and he came in here. I went back to Cameroon and my school had to employ me directly from Cameroon. But then again, they didn't employ me as a teacher. They just brought me in because he was struggling that I get like a direct employment into the school. But the school said, no, since they don't know me. And at that time, to get direct employment from Cameroon, as teachers was quite difficult.
Yeah.
So when I came in, and they gave me the option, what do you want? It's classroom or a shadow teacher? For those who've never heard about shadow,
Assistant.
yes, it's like a learning support assistant. So you work with special needs children. But then again, I didn't have any idea about special needs.
Oh, wow.
And it was actually, at that time, I just needed to hold on to something. And then I just, okay, I will need some time. I have to go read about the shadowing and, to have an idea about it. So I know exactly what I'm going for.
That's good.
And then being at that time, I used to be a very aggressive human being.
Oh,
Very,
really?
extremely aggressive. Yes, I used to catch like everything you tell me. I mean, like, I click on
You
it.
click on it, yeah.
I was just picking on every tiniest thing around me. So I remember sometime my mother-in-law used to tell me, see, until you have a child, don't shout at a child, like any child like that again, because I would just scream at kids anyhow. But then again, I think I really needed something to calm me down. And, getting into special need was something I didn't plan. And when I got in, after the time I meditated, I went and told her, oh, this is what I wanted. I said, okay, shadowing, one child and me. I have to teach the child. After school, no lesson plan, because us teachers, one of the hardest things for us is kids will go home, you start preparing lesson plans and all of that. I didn't just want, because I've not been in that space before.
That's
So
that's
yeah, but then again, I had to tell them, go ahead. Okay, so they gave me the offer, I signed everything, and then we went for vacation. I'm actually a florist.
Oh,
A
really?
florist, like I do
Flower designs.
put bouquets. Yeah, I would do,
Oh,
do
wow.
boxing. I would do everything. I would do,
Anything
yes.
comes on.
Like I said, I used to, and my biggest
I'll
mentor.
need some of my podcast background to make it look fine.
Yeah, sure. If you want it. My biggest mentor in this life is YouTube. I don't joke with YouTube at all.
Yeah, that's
Because
good.
all of the skills I'm telling you today, I didn't learn from anyone.
That's
Even
good.
though I've learned a lot, which I think I'm going to talk about later on. But then again, the basics of everything that I get into, I make sure that YouTube gives me that.
Oh, that's cool.
So when I got into special needs, and after I used to work with 2 little kids, and it was really difficult for me. Coming from a background where you have no knowledge about special needs, and they come in to meet children. I had like 2 kids. One was a Down syndrome, one was an autism. I didn't even know what was autism at that time. Talk less of Down syndrome, and it was so challenging for me. But then again, because of the challenges that I was facing, and usually they will give training before they employ you like full time in the school.
Yeah.
But then, because for some reasons they didn't give me that opportunity, so they just told me, oh, see, we just want you to go directly and start working. So I didn't go to do the course, finish and write exams before. But along the way, my dear, I had to scream like, please, can I go for training? Because
Yeah, the knowledge is power.
it was hell for me. Like I could not withstand. You know what it means to teach a child
Patience.
letters of alphabet,
Wow.
A, B, C for the next 4 months, and the child is not getting that.
Wow.
And you don't even know what is happening. Why are you not getting this thing? So because of that, I had to request that they enroll me, in the Center for the Training. And of course, I went and did my ABA training, which is Applied Behavior Analyst. So that was
That's
training me
nice.
to become a behavior technician. Of course, that's what one of the hats that I wear, of course.
that's
So
good. That's good.
I had to go in and do that. And within just like the next 10 months, like when they finished the school academy here, and I thought maybe because of the way I started with the kids, it was quite difficult. But going for the training, it actually developed me a lot.
Wow.
And that was when I started realizing myself that, oh, you know what, this lady, I used to tell myself, I can do everything. And then I decided, from that time, after when I did because I was almost giving up even before I requested that they send me to the center. But after the training, I could find, so much inspiration.
Courage,
Yes, there are a lot of things. I mean, the whole special need captured my heart. So from that time, when the school academy here finished, from a shadow teacher, I was directly promoted to being a behavior therapist for the next academic year. That was because of how I was able to handle the children.
This happened within how many space?
Within the space of 10 months.
Oh, wow.
So this transition happened because of how the way I treated the manage the children after I undergo my training.
Oh, that's good.
It was quite different from how I started. That's why I used to tell people out there, you see, no knowledge is useless. So
You're right.
knowledge, they say knowledge is powerful. I agree with that. But then again, it is not powerful until you learn and implement it. If you learn and then you put another your pillow and sleep, nothing will happen. So they could see that transitioning happening because I was trying to implement everything. With the hard times going to the center to meet children with severe behaviors, it was quite a challenge for me.
Oh, wow.
They would kick, they would do this, I would come and cry, but then again I would still go the next day. I'll say, I must see the end of this.
Yeah.
And when I went in, of course, for the next year, academic year, they said, you have to be like a behavior therapist. And I was so happy, of course, because that was where the whole transition started.
That's
Wow,
nice.
From that, slowly, I became so interested in it. I had to start digging down, like, okay, from this being a behavior therapist, what does it take to go to the next level? Like I always say, I'm an advocate for leader in me. Anyways, for anybody who understands leader in me out there, I'm a very big advocate for leader in me. So, and the first law says be proactive. So I'm a very proactive person. If I see I want to be here next year, I start preparing myself now, like 9 months before I get there.
Thank you so much. I mean, that was very insightful. I mean, the journey, which is why we're humans, the ability to transition from whatever kind of limitations we find ourselves and get
Definitely.
better. Because even where we are right now, I'm sure all of us will have aspirations to get better to where we are.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, gifts. I mean, a lot of people have been here, just working on that salons. They never had the push or the enthusiasm to own one. So, what made you stood out? What gives you the courage? Do you have partners, or how did you get to,
Well, I'm into beauty from Ghana
Okay.
since I was like around 20.
Oh, wow.
I start beauty, like I love it. Actually, my dad wanted me to be a fashion designer, but I'm like, no.
So, yeah.
I love doing the makeup and
you
those
really look like
nails.
one.
So yeah.
She looks pretty natural.
Yeah.
So I sent myself to school actually, and then some few years, I find opportunities to travel to Bahrain. So I make use of it.
Yeah.
I came here not as a beautician, as a housekeeping. I worked as a housekeeping for 3.5 years.
Wow.
Later on, I decided to start something on Facebook. So I start promoting my business on Facebook.
Oh, that's good.
Then I start getting I start promoting myself, and then people keep calling me for services.
Power of social media.
Yeah. So I start that way, like also maybe like that was 2017, and actually I get some few customer. Then again I keep pushing myself. It wasn't easy by then because you didn't know anybody. You're working yourself hard. You want to get
it's
there.
true.
You want to
It's
own
true,
your
it's
business because you don't want to work in for anybody anymore. You want to be your own CEO. So yeah, I get to a point. People start giving me a name because I'm gifted. They start giving me a name, G, and then my name gets going higher and higher. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I need to settle up a business, have a permanent place. So I start doing research. How can I get the paperwork? You need a CR, you need a Bahraini partner. So at that time, my cousin was already in Bahrain. So he speak to his boss, and his boss like, okay, I love business, so let's do it. And assist me to get all the paperwork I needed, and
go get
that's when I start all this G Salon thing became a real company in Bahrain. It was amazing. It wasn't easy. If I tell you it's an easy journey, it wasn't, because from 2016, 2017, I work alone. And COVID time, I started to get one Filipino to start supporting me because I was so busy. I can't do it alone. So through then I got the salon at the same time. During COVID time, I opened the shop.
Wow.
So that means during COVID, people were crying no money.
I'm telling you.
No, in COVID time, thanks to
making
God,
money.
I was okay.
So how come?
Really?
I was busy working in
How
a
come
way that
ladies were making hair during COVID when there was lockdown? What they were making the hair to?
I
She
don't know,
was
but
still
I
doing
was
my
busy.
nails.
Like
Oh,
I
you
was
guys are
still
doing
going
nails?
for home service. So we were two. The Filipinas stayed with me when the salon shut down. Their company shut down. She joined me fully, stay with me, and we worked together.
Wow, that's great.
Wow. So how do you manage your accounting? I know people own business. They really, I don't know, because for young people who want to start a business, they're watching this. People don't know how to go about the managing of funds. Like, I'm sure you are the everything. You're the accountant, you're the secretary. You're the,
So starting a business in Bahrain as a single person, you have to take your job, your work seriously, handle everything. Even it gets to a point, even I have a staff, I do everything. From stock, checking everything, the staff, you work with them, even the cleaners, starting up everything. You have to do it.
That's a
Because
leader.
when you leave everything, they are going to just mess up your business.
Yeah.
So you have to be there to show them, this is how I want my business, and I'm doing it.
Leadership.
You have to do it.
Leadership by example.
So you have to be an example.
Oh wow, that's cool. I mean, Sally. I mean, people face challenges, right, in what you do. How do you guys overcome challenge? I'm throwing this question to everyone. How do you guys overcome challenges when you guys are down? You feel like things are not going well. How do you motivate yourself? Because people who come away to a foreign land, families are far away. They get easily discouraged. So how do you guys manage the situations?
To be honest, like I can say, I'll first go with her point. Like, to me, in my business, the business I'm in, mostly being an agent, as you have heard, she's now a teacher from NG Salon, like now G. I'll call her by her name G Salon because she's the
Yeah.
CEO. So it's we face a lot of challenges, and you
Okay.
have to be ready for anything in this business. You get it? Being an agent, not that I'm someone who is also most of the time I'm dealing with something which is so sensitive. That is domestic. Yeah, what I mean by domestic, it's like you are bringing people from outside there, and they're coming to work in people's house.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get it? You get it. This is it's a bit sensitive.
Very
This is
Yeah,
someone
very
who has to
sensitive.
come as a house manager. I don't like to call them housemates because they're house manager. There's someone coming to manage your house. So it's a job with a lot of challenges.
Definitely.
So whereby where it's a place where we are facing some. Okay, Bahrain, I can say there is mistreatment because once you are coming here in Bahrain, you need first of all, as us as an agent, I have to talk to you, to interview you before you come here. You need to get to know what you're coming to do.
Yes.
But sometimes it reaches to a point you will tell someone, but because someone wants to go out there abroad, will say yes. So when you're asking, are you capable? Are you okay to stay
They
with
say yes.
kids? Are you okay to clean? You're okay? You can do this? Everything will be yes. So once the person gets here, things changes because once you get Bahrain, you have a visa already. So it's a challenging work when mostly I'm talking to a person. Some of them are even older than me,
Wow.
but I have to act like even you. Sometimes you'll be shouting or talking to someone who is not even of your age. You understand?
wow.
So, but also on the other side, I will not say that this one is only on the side of the house manager. Sometimes you will get some clients.
Yeah.
The way they are treating those girls, you as mostly for me, example, I'm an African, right? I'm from Kenya. You can imagine sometimes I'll get, my challenge is like now Africans' nationality has been closed in Bahrain for the past 4 years. We just opened.
Yeah.
It was closed for the past 4 years. We couldn't recruit all Africans except Ethiopians.
Okay.
So you face challenges like you're seated there, you're from Kenya, I'm dealing with Indians, I'm dealing with Sri Lanka and
And you can't-
Ethiopian.
you can't
These
help
are
your
people
people.
we can't
Exactly.
we can't even speak the same language,
Oh, I
and
get
so
it.
I can't even help my people.
Oh, I
So
get
they
it.
will come out there, and maybe even clients are coming and say, no, I don't want to hear about Kenya. No, I don't want to hear about Ghana. No, I don't want to hear about Cameroon. That thing brings me down. Anything to do with Africa? No.
Challenges,
Why?
yeah.
Some of them have come here. I will say Bahrain, they are not bad people because they know the rules and regulations.
Yeah.
Why I'm saying they are not bad people, I don't want to cover them, and I don't want to also cover my girls. Yes. Reason, there is good sponsors and there is also bad girls.
Okay.
Because once you are coming here, before you go to the job, I have to sit with you. I'll
Orientation.
talk to you in the phone, in video calls. I have to tell you all the work you're coming to do. And once you get here, I will brief you between a sponsor and the house manager, example.
Yeah.
The challenge is like you will have tell this person, I'll say there is two kids, example, there is this, you will say yes. So sign for me. You will sign because this contract is for 3 parties. It's for the house manager, sponsor, and it's a job with a lot of challenges because also you will not sit there comfortable, and you know there is a girl calling you out there. She's crying because she's not getting food. That thing, of course, it's bringing you down. You hear it's a business, fine, it's a business, but also I want
There's
to see my
emotional
people.
part, yeah.
Another thing, it's like you don't have to put. Like you have to take, like anything you get into this business, you have to be
Ready.
ready for it.
Exactly.
Why? One thing I said when I came to Bahrain, I said I came here like I told you I didn't know nobody, and I came here because I want to be somebody better than I left.
Yeah.
And I want to change my history. Because the history, I left my family, I don't want to let them to stay the way I left them. I need to change. So I have to there's a lot of challenges mostly in this journey called recruitment. Sometimes I'll get guys like they're coming here like securities. I will talk to the agents. I will tell the agent, please, just let this person pay his ticket and come in Bahrain. Then the guys are getting into the office because once I have no offer for jobs like securities and drivers. You as an agent back home, you are forgetting this person will come to me to sign the contract before you go to work.
Exactly.
And once I sit with these people, I've experienced some guys reaching in Bahrain and the kind of money they are mentioning to me.
They pay.
They want
I've
to get
even heard that some guys sold their land for them to come in Bahrain.
Which is the agent back home that
Yes.
causes
Which is
that.
the agent back home putting that this money is coming to Bahrain. And you find out, like for me, example, we are bringing security. Maybe there is nothing we are getting. We just told them, pay your ticket. This is your visa. Visa, it's free. But the agent back home is
Took
taking
money
like
already.
1,000
So much,
BD.
Oh, I get it.
So there's a lot of challenge because for this person to come and make that money first to pay the loans back home,
It's
a
crazy.
lot,
Pressure.
yeah.
crazy,
It's a
the
lot.
pressure, you
So now they are-
understand?
yeah, I get it.
And also I've faced challenges in companies whereby they will tell the guys the salary is 180 for the securities. But I have faced a company, but for me, I had to go to the company. You get, the guy is coming to get 80 BD.
Wow.
And this person has paid more than 1,500
My God,
BD.
that's
You
so
get it?
much.
So there's a lot of challenges in this journey.
Okay.
It's a business. I have to be in police station. I have to
wow.
be in psychiatrist. I have to. I don't
That's
even know
super
where
lot.
I'm working because most of the time, Sally, where are you? I'm in Hula police station. Sally, where are you? I'm in psychiatrist.
Wow.
Sally, where are you? I'm in Salmania. Someone is delivering, and they are my house managers. It's this someone who came under you.
Yeah,
Because they know me.
You have to be
here.
responsible.
So you have to be responsible. You have to be there for them. You have to, because if you don't, of course, they will still tarnish your name even you
Image,
help them,
exactly.
Wow,
which is
that's-
normal with me. So
That's amazing. That's amazing.
it's full of challenges. Yes.
Thank you so much. I mean, I know there's a lot. I mean, ladies managing all of this stuff. I mean, ladies are powerful. From our mothers, we could tell how powerful you guys are.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
Yeah, so
we
how
deal
you-
with a lot.
Yeah, you want to share? I mean, some of the you've shared some of the challenges you face.
Yeah, already.
So far, your journey so far. How would you rate your journey so far from where you started and like the success in it?
You know, for me, I always say, like I will say, and I will keep saying this, success is not a destination, it's a journey, which means one step at a time.
Yeah.
And in that journey, there are going to be so many obstacles. You're going to fall so many times. There will be times where you don't even, nothing is motivating you. You know, you just feel like, oh, let me give up. But unfortunately, fortunately, I would say, my profession has actually taught me the concept of growth mindset. So I use every challenging opportunity that comes my way as an opportunity
Yeah.
to reevaluate myself
You're right.
and see what else to do, what to correct, and to put in place to keep going.
That's good.
If there is one thing that I don't think I'm ready anytime soon to do is to ever give up. You know, there are so many challenges that we've faced, like I keep saying, and one of those challenges comes with the fact that, you know, being in the country, I don't know if you've heard a lot of, it's very difficult for you to see Africans doing special needs here in Bahrain.
Yeah.
It's very difficult. It's rare. Like, okay, I would say for me, for example, if you call a lot of people, I say, I'm looking for one African that is into special need. Can you please recommend one person?
I think I only one Kenyan lady. That's the only person I know. And
Yeah.
that's it. That's
Maybe when you go round and round and round and ask, they will still tell you, go to Mimi. I've had so many students here. I've been recommended by people I don't even know.
Wow.
Because lots of us are actually very scared of, you know, how the structure of special needs in the country. And like I said, that's actually that's my first priority when it comes to me, you know, putting myself out there as maybe a professional, a special needs educator. The journey and everything associated with it is not easy. Now, the first challenge that we face here in Bahrain actually is the fact that special needs in Bahrain is actually, it's now that the Bahrain is beginning to become aware, like, you know, about what is happening, about a lot of parents have been defeated already. So they are in denial with the fact that their children are, you know, autistic, their children are having one disability to the other. But rather, they just forget to know that I always say, the first step of healing or supporting these children, because autism is actually a long life condition. It's not treated. It can only be managed.
Wow.
So, but in most cases, parents are in denial. being with a child that is actually maybe having so much severe behavior, and the parents keep telling you, no, he's not having this, he's not having this. I know you have to deal with a lot. And a parent wanting you to fix a child, forgetting to know that we are not magicians. We can't fix children. We are there to support them, develop their functional and social life skills to help them navigate, properly, or let's say at least independently in the society, because of course those are the most important skills that every human being needs, to feel belong in a society. But then again, a lot of parents are actually in denial, so that makes it very challenging for us,
difficult,
because when a child is having parents do not actually see from the aspect of how we struggle trying to make sure that we support these children to the best of our knowledge. But then again, they just keep complaining, oh, this teacher is not doing anything, this teacher is not doing anything. And when the support is not both ways, it's not back in school, because, for example, I am teaching a child which is skill in school, and I tell the parent, this is a skill I'm teaching a child. And then out there, the child has no routine at home. You don't expect that child to generalize the skill back at home. And that makes it very, at the end of the day, you feel like you are working at what I say, it's like you're a loser already. But one thing that's actually very, very difficult for me particularly is I hate to work with children I don't see results. And I don't think, before God and man, for the past 6 years in my life, I don't think I've entered anywhere and work and I don't see results at the end of the day. That's one thing God has blessed me with. That's why I said, in every aspect of, area of challenges, God has actually given me the aspect, let's say the self-awareness. I'm always very self-aware of what is not going right, how I should modify myself, either to talk to this parent, to understand things the way I see as a professional, And of course, God has been so faithful, because lots of them actually get to understand me. But then again, it can be so challenging for someone out there who knows nothing about it, and then trying to support the child with such behaviors and all of that. And the next thing also is the fact that because of the African mentality and all of that, we do not have the opportunities of maybe getting better opportunities in schools, because they believe that, we're from Africa, beside we have no knowledge about, special need education. But let them try me. Let them try me.
But I have something to add there. I mean,
That's
when I was saying, no, I don't think the Africans are like not believing that they have, because to be honest, this in our recruitment, we're also calling them like caregivers. I don't know if it's the same thing you are trying to bring up, but I want to ask a question. When, like now, you are a teacher out there, for those maybe who are looking, because I have so many opportunities maybe for caregivers. And I believe I've observed, I think also, I've seen Celebrity Daddy doing videos and photos somewhere. Like most of the Africans, the big numbers are the ones joining the school. And most of them are doing that job. I think, no, they are doing that course.
Caregiving and nursing.
Caregiving and nursing.
Is it different with the
I think there's advancement. There's
These are
advancement between courses, right?
Yes. So with caregivers, actually, let's say, for example, for us, special need educators, for example, we focus actually on the educational aspect of the children and behavioral aspect of the children. So if you're being a behavior therapist, means that you have to work on the behavior aspect of the child, help the child be functional and social life skills, and also to work on the problematic behaviors that they have, and through use of, we have so many other techniques that you can use. And you being a SEND teacher, which is a special needs educational needs teacher, you actually focus on the academic aspect of those children. Now the caregivers and nursing actually
going to
work on even at home, yes, but they actually will focus maybe on because a lot of these children have a lot of health issues. So they are just there. Maybe some parents they will be like, okay, we want a shadow, or we want a nanny, or we want a home nurse for my child, maybe with physical disability, because children with physical disability have problem with mobility. So they need someone to pull to take them around,
taking care of them, just to pray with them.
Exactly. So in that case, you can call those ones caregivers.
So it's different, very different.
Yeah, it's different because it's a possibility. Like all of those who are doing care, 80% of those who are doing caregivers might not have any knowledge about autism, might not have any knowledge about, they might have knowledge on how to care for the children if they are in, like, when it comes to their health and
Or
all
they
of that.
might have maybe little of that knowledge, but they
They
are
do-
afraid to come
Yeah,
out there.
they definitely
maybe.
have. They will have the knowledge. But then again, what matters here with, especially with the caregivers back at home,
Okay.
they will have to make sure that these children, for example, for some people, they'll be like, okay, this child, because this child cannot take care of themselves, they
Yeah.
cannot wear their clothes,
Yeah,
they cannot
yeah,
eat by
it's true.
themselves. So
So-
you have to do feeding, you have to do this. So this is what some of the caregivers out there give. So they are actually, the responsibility is quite different from what the special
What's the
needs
I get it.
special? Yeah,
educate
yeah,
us.
you're doing.
I get
It's
it.
different.
Yes,
It's
exactly.
different. Yeah.
Exactly. Because a caregiver can work in a home where a child has a challenging behavior.
And
Yeah.
But
the
then
baby.
again, there is no way you can manage a challenging behavior without undergoing training, because the ABA field is not like the general knowledge that we just go to school and learn.
Yeah.
We have a different language, we speak in a different language,
Yeah.
Okay.
meaning everything that we talk, for example, I might say, putting a child on extinction. You might have never heard about extinction.
No.
Extinction in geography might mean another thing.
Yeah,
But in
okay.
behavioral therapies, it means that you are just removing a reinforcer from a behavior in order to reduce the occurrences of that
okay,
behavior.
okay,
So that's
okay.
how tricky the whole. So you need training in that particular field to be able to manage
The kids.
challenging behaviors, for
Yeah.
sure. Yes.
And
So
it's-
it's quite,
It's a quite
different.
And it's true, like many of them are in denial.
Exactly.
That's why most of them, they are not putting them, they are out there because they're supposed to be at school.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And that's one of the
Yeah.
biggest challenges that we
That's the
have.
biggest
Yeah, most people don't know they
Yeah,
can still be in
they
school.
don't-
Exactly.
True,
I
true.
mean, because even those kids who cannot, like, be deaf or dumb, right? They can still go to school and study,
True,
Yeah.
right? And
One of the
Yeah.
problems
Yeah.
that we actually have here in Bahrain, I think I've made a lot of videos on that. I even posted on LinkedIn, is the fact that schools actually in Bahrain, to be precise, they have to wake up and start practicing inclusive education. Because I think there are just about 6, the ones that I know that accept special needs school into the space.
yeah.
But in the norm, it's not correct.
What if they don't have enough teachers to address
the
the
thing
students?
here is that when I talk about schools need to step up, it means that schools need to start trying to enroll their teachers.
Into
Give it
okay.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I think that if you are a teacher, this is what I believe. If you are every teacher, it is, I used to say, if you are an educator,
Yeah.
you should know what special need is all about.
Okay.
This community we live in is a diverse community. We have children with these. You never can know what child you will have tomorrow
Yeah.
with
That's
such
true.
challenging
That's
behavior.
true. That's true.
Imagine walking into the mall, you see a parent struggling with the child. A lot of the parents, some of them don't go out with their kids because of challenging
No
behavior.
problem.
That's true,
And there are
that's true.
very less
Yeah.
people out there to help them in case
no.
these children start throwing tantrums or having meltdowns. They don't even know what to do.
That's
So I feel like just actually self-educating yourself about special needs
Yeah.
is something that every human being should do, not because you are doing it to start practicing as a profession, but just for the sake of humanity.
That's
We
true.
have this, the world is a diverse world. So we believe that, if a child, that's when we talk about inclusion here.
Yeah.
Inclusion doesn't only mean that you carry everybody and come and put them in the room, but we need to learn how to be able to create a community where, a diverse community, and accommodate it in such a way that every child, regardless of their abilities or disabilities, can fit in, feel loved, supported, and accepted. Some of these children cannot stay in the same space with neurotypical children. They'll be like, what kind of...
They'll
I
be
get
laughing
it.
at her.
Do you
Yeah.
understand? And that's
Yeah.
why you realize that a lot of parents, especially here in Bahrain, they don't take their kids out. They
And
keep
it's
them home
sad.
because outside in the mall, you see a child throwing tantrums and everybody will just turn around and looking at them and
I think the word.
They
I
are
think the
still
word.
not accepted.
And they
yes.
feel sad to take their kids outside.
I think the
even.
word is awareness. So, firstly, I think maybe some other time you can come with your team. We can go in details about
definitely.
all of
Of
this.
course,
But
it will
I'm
be my
really,
pleasure.
yes, I'm really happy.
I
mean,
love that.
Yeah.
I'm really happy you guys are knowledgeable about what you guys do. I mean, because one of the word knowledge for me, the way I see knowledge means if you break it down, knowledge, not the know and the edge. When you know, you have an edge. So
Eh,
that's
very
how the word knowledge. So that's how I see it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, every one of you here, it requires knowledge to, scale through. You guys have been doing this for years. It's not just almost going to a decade right now. You guys,
Yeah.
I want to say, we appreciate you guys, being an African woman, in a different land, doing great.
Thank
I just want maybe you guys could say something to a lot of young ladies out there who actually trying to find their path, who feel discouraged every time, who are not working in their passion, who, people cry every time because they don't find themselves in their passion. They're just doing a menial job. What do you guys have to say to them, like as an encouragement to pick up themselves together? What do you guys have to say to them?
Okay, so what I will encourage each and everyone, wherever you find yourself, what you are doing, just keep doing your best, keep determined, keep pushing, and definitely you will get there. Whether it is small or wherever, or like in any circle, just keep doing your best.
Exactly.
And just focus, because if you don't focus, you can get there. So I just want to say they have to be focused, keep determined, and keep pushing, and you would get there.
Definitely.
You don't need to have all the money to start something.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You don't need it.
Start
It's
with
just
what you have.
Just start with what you have and keep
Exactly.
pushing, and you'll get there one day.
Thank you so much. You want to say something?
Yeah, I just want to say to every lady there out there that only what I can tell you, girls, ladies, women, we are all ladies empowerment here. So I will say you have to believe in yourself first.
Yeah.
Be careful of the company you're having out there.
Most definitely.
Know who is in your circle,
Exactly.
what they do, what they tell you, what they encourage you to do. If you know in a circle which is just taking you nowhere, you better pick yourself out of it, because it's not too late for you to pick up wherever you are, and there is no job that is not important. Because nobody started from up there. We all started from down to where we are.
Exactly.
And we are still here in Gulf because we still need to be more successful.
Exactly.
So I can encourage each and every lady there, no matter what, don't depend on your salaries.
Exactly.
Try any side hustle. It doesn't matter. You'll start it here, back home, online.
Yeah.
Because me, like my brand, it's not yet in Bahrain. This is something I'm doing online.
Yeah.
And girls, you can also do the same. You can start anything, and I'm trading you with God. If you trust in God, you believe in God, and you mind who is in your circle in Bahrain, you will make it. You will make it, and you will go far. So get to know who is for you and who is not for you. Yes.
Thank you. I'm sure you have something quick to say about encouragement or something. Yeah.
The journey of success starts with self-awareness.
Yes.
That's one thing I would just want to tell. With all the success stories, like we've talked about so many things, we've achieved so many things. Like I said, success is not a destination. It's definitely a journey. And you cannot embark on that journey successfully if you're not self-aware of who you are. What are your values? What are your potentials? What is your purpose?
Yeah.
I always encourage people and tell people, there is one thing that I always encourage every youth. Self-motivation is one of those things that nobody should underlook, because that is a drive for you. If you want to do anything in this life successfully, and that is what I've come to, sometime before I changed my job from being a therapy and then transition into as a SEND teacher with the school that I work with now, I resigned and I was home for 8 months. I couldn't work anymore. And that was because a lot was going on in my life at a time that I think I was so lost. I was doing a lot just because I don't know if I should say I was just trying to be into competition with the world, because I really did not know exactly where I want to be. Because I was just spreading wings here, and nothing was working out. The only thing that was working out was just the fact that I was still holding on to my job. I was still working successfully to my job. But then again,
satisfaction wasn't really in there.
Exactly. No, I was getting the satisfaction for what I am doing, but not where I am.
Okay.
And that was because at one point I felt so comfortable. Because that's one thing I always tell people, don't be too comfortable. Love your job. Love what you do as much as you want to any extent. But do not love your workplace to an extent that you never find a reason to leave. After 3 years, you are sitting in the same position. 4 years, the same position, the same institution, this. find a way to move forward. Find a way to self-develop yourself. Professional development is the first step after you're self-aware. You know what you want. When you know what you want, nobody will tell you what to do.
Yeah.
And you will not find yourself in circles that you do not belong. So this is one of the things that is misleading a lot of us youth out there, that we feel like, because I see this group of people, I've just seen this one and my blood matches with yours. Okay, let me just be friends with you. But then again, you forget to know, does my values align? Does it align to what they are doing? Is it so? They forget about this, and that is one of the things that is making a lot of us. And then when you get into a space where you do not belong, you find yourself in a competition. And when you're in competition with the world, you will never make it.
Yes.
So that's why I actually encourage a lot of youth out there. There is the first step to success and to whatever you want to do in life so far is to be self-aware. Know who you are. When you know who you are, you know the kind of boundaries to create for yourself, what to accept in your space, what to deny, because when you don't have that self-awareness, you never have a no when you need to say no.
Right.
So focus on the things that matters to you, because you don't need to come and say, oh, this person have to come and tell me, am I doing well before I continue? No, you need to feel that love within yourself, that satisfaction, that passion should come within, and not what the world thinks about, especially for those who take, so much from the social media. Social media is a lot of fake life. Pressure. And when you are that kind of person and you get to social media, you take that pressure from social media, you want to mount it on you, and you keep doing things and failing, and from there you say depression, this and that. So my very big encouragement to each and every one of you out there, if you listen to me, you're a young lady, you feel stuck, you feel like nothing is working for you, you feel like, oh, you're almost giving up because you tried everything. Let me tell you, it's never over until it's over.
Yeah.
It's never too late to take a step behind, reevaluate yourself, see how to restart again, because there is hope. They say there is light at the end of the tunnel. Every drops of water makes an ocean. Take whatever you feel comfortable doing, but not what you see the society going after. Do what you feel satisfied when you do this thing. And you continue to do that. Make sure that at least one little step every day. Keep building the ocean. Keep nurturing, and then you will finally see results at the end of the day.
Thank you all so much.
Remember, like I said, success is not a destination. It's definitely a journey. So one step at a time.
Yeah, thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. Just in case somebody hit me up and they want to reach out to you guys, maybe somebody wants to know the school you went through for the course, right? Somebody wants to learn under your stuff. I'm sure there will be somebody who wants to learn what you do, or the empowerment stuff. I'm sure there will be discounts for them, just to help our African ladies who are struggling here. I hope you guys open your hearts to, welcome them and guide them through this good.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
Can I say something?
Yes, you can.
Okay, like here in Bahrain, actually, if you're watching the podcast and you're interested to get into special needs, of course, you can always get to Celebrity Daddy.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and then he will reach out to me. Of course, we're doing the ABA training here. Of course, the center is actually here in Jufa, is in Alia. Where is Golf Hotel?
Is
Alia, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to become an international behavior technician, where you can start practicing as a behavior therapist, please, you can hit me up. And of course, I do train special need education teachers. I have around 198 students I'm training.
Oh, wow.
All over the world.
Oh, that's on online platform.
Yes, online platform. So actually,
the
online, actually, the brand for now, we're still trying to put in structure.
Okay.
I mean, put something in place. It's called Global Special Need Education.
Okay.
And of course, the motto is Together for Inclusion, because we stand as one. We all have to try as much as possible as humans first, before educators, to learn how to create inclusive environments where every child feel loved, accepted, belong, and also supported to meet their full potentials.
That's good.
So
That's good.
if you're interested in getting to special needs or knowing more, please, I'm open, of course, to guide you and to be your mentor, if you don't mind.
For those of you who need salon to do your hair, you want to look beautiful. Maybe your boyfriend broke up, you want to get him back. You can come.
Boyfriend
If you're looking for a place to get your nails, your hair, your pedi, your waxing, your braid, your extension, it's all about G Salon. We are just located in
G
American
for
Alley,
life.
ABC Mall, ground floor in Jofair. Go to Instagram, it's at G Salon. You'll find us also there.
Yeah, but do you want to do your advert for your stuff?
So
Now it's winter.
I will start with
winter,
this.
yeah.
We are in winter season. So if you're looking for a hoodie, it's a suit, but I know you won't sit down. So you just come. You can reach me out. If you go in Instagram, you'll get Boss Lady brand.
Yeah.
Also, for those looking for jobs out there, feel free to reach me out.
Can I reach you?
Yes, so you already have jobs. I have to send some of my caregivers to you.
Multiple streams of income.
So I'm also a promoter. I'm doing other side hustles. I'm also a promoter in clubs. So you might find me there. You can find me at church, club, everywhere. So I'm an
In case
agent.
the pastor is watching.
I'm an agent, and this is my brand. We have a lot of African stuff. So reach me out on Instagram, and also my numbers are there.
And
Yeah.
please, if you're interested, you want to buy wigs,
Oh,
hit me
yeah.
up.
Yeah, that's
MJ
cool.
Hair, please. You can get your wigs and
That's cool.
enjoy, and it looks so beautiful.
And by the way,
I'm
you all
sure
are
he will
looking so
cut.
you all are
He
looking
will
so
cut
beautiful
all
and
those-
pretty.
Thank you.
you so much.
Thank you
We are so
for coming on the
happy.
show. For those of you who watch the show, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's your favorite guy, Celebrity Daddy, your number one videographer and photographer.
Thank you
much.
so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Peace out.
Cheers.
Yeah.